Hey, what's going on? Let's wait for some people to come into the chat. All right, well, I guess we're going to get started. This is a Friday night teardown. We got a couple of pieces in today, and it's finally time to do scrapping with scrapping. Looks like we got some chatters coming in. We got Cruiser Mac. Says, let the destruction begin. We got NCFX STI. NC Exotic is what I like to call him. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. I got a couple of HMIs and a little Toshiba laptop here to tear down. Figure I could tear it down and do a little chit chat on a Friday night. Should be fun. Give it a few minutes here, get some people in the stream before I start going to town. It may be a little boring. It may not be a little boring. You may just like to see the interior guts of a laptop. There won't be any hammers. I'm sitting in the bedroom right now. I'm not in the garage. Cruiser Mac's in the garage, though. I guarantee that. He lives in the man shed. Got our laptop right here set up. Got this little box for our little goodies and stuff over here. Going to do a couple of in-stream giveaways of my bicentennial half Counter-Strikes. This one's terrible, but it's just an idea of how the Counter-Strike will be. But I'll make sure they're real nice ones. It's going to be a fun night. Jack Bill, welcome to the stream. Brass Junkie, what's up? Just chilling on a Friday night. I know a couple of you guys, you didn't say it, but we'll say it's just another average stacker raid because I just saw y'all over there. So we're going to do a little teardown, a little scrapping with scrapping. That's what it's all about. There's probably a lot of people on Friday night. Smash that thumb if you can. I'm going to hit it for number 5 because I like myself. And there's nothing wrong with that. There he is. Jazz Raid. Jazz Raid. Look out, everybody. They're coming for the stream. What's up? Just in case you don't know, Jazz, I usually start whatever the deal is at the 5-minute mark. I give about 5 minutes for people to come in and then start going to town and welcome everybody to the stream. That stops in. Right now we're at about 4 minutes in. We got Cruiser Mac, NC Exotic or NCFX STI, Brass Junkie, Jack Bale. Is it Bale or Beal? Maybe Beal. Just another average stacker. We're starting off pretty strong with 6 in the stream. There's probably someone in the background hiding, which is cool. I like that because it means you're still here supporting the channel. Just a quick thumbs. Yeah, I got you, Jazz. You probably got stuff to do. You just got done a long stream, so I get you. Oh, Bailey. Look at that, Jack Bailey. So that makes sense. Good to know, Jack. Well, welcome to the stream. This is your first time in. You came over from just another average stacker. Glad you could stop by. DMC Coins, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. We're just doing a Friday night chit chat and tear down, something y'all haven't seen me do in many, many, many moons since mobile streaming was a thing. So, yeah, see, Jazz is saying the same thing. He's like, Bailey, got it. Yeah, see, I find it important to try and pronounce people's names correctly. I always do ask those those questions. My man Arms, Rocky Mountain Bears in the house. PDX Brewer, what's going on? It is happy hour. Sure, happy hour somewhere. It's about almost 9 o'clock here, but it's a Friday night, so you know what? Happy times, brother. And we're going to make this little Toshiba scrap. Going for some gold recovery. Going for some items that we want. Get rid of this junky plastic. We don't want that plastic. It's going to be out of here in the dumpster. I throw it in a recycling bin even though they don't recycle it. They'll pick it out and they'll throw it in a landfill. But hey, I try to do my part for the environment. I'll break it down, take the parts I want, send it on its way. 6 minutes in. Oh man, we got 3 pieces to do and a lot of talking to do. And there's a lot of freaking screws in these things. Trust you me. Oh, look, it's missing some keys. Have no idea if it even works. And guess what? I don't care because it ain't going to work after I'm done with it. All right, so first things first, it looks like it has a battery in it still. I'll probably just put the lock on. Come on, how do you come out? Yep, nice Li-ion battery. Sweet. You can get like a couple dollars a pound for these things. The only thing is, man, you don't want to get them near water. These damn things will explode, so watch out keeping them in your garage. And they do actually have gold pins in here. I watched some videos on taking them apart, but I don't think it's worth the risk. So I just leave them as is, and then I'll send them off to recycling. I'll put that over to the side. So whenever you're doing a laptop, be aware that there are 50 bazillion screws. Now, if you're out in a garage or a shed such as Cruiser Max, you know, the hammer and stuff can come in handy, or, you know, an electric gun can be handy too. But since we're just chilling on a Friday night talking, we're just going to do it El Manuel. Some people might find it painful. They might be like, scrapping, just get the gun. Nah, it's all good, man. I got nothing but time tonight. I'm just chilling and relaxing. Y'all are keeping me awake. Need a nice little electronic screwdriver. This is a good deal on Amazon. I think like 14 bucks. It's pretty nice. Comes with all these fanciful pieces that you need to get into all your electronics. But I'm serious. There is going to be 50 million screws in this thing. And then sometimes you can't even get to the screws or snaps, and then you got to get a little creative. But I'll break it down to you piece by piece as we get her open here, and we'll see what we get. Maybe we'll be lucky and there's still RAM in here, maybe a little hard drive. If there's a hard drive, I'll break the hard drive all the way down, talk you through it, show you the parts you want to keep, parts you want to just throw in the shred bin, all that kind of fun stuff. Now, mind you, my screen's over that way. I'm looking this way. Apologize if I don't get to the chat as much as I normally do, because normally I'm just chatting and not really doing anything on the camera. So Rocky Mountain Bear says, what kind of plastic is it? It's like ABS, but it's a PC type, so it has like fire retardants in it, and that's why they don't really recycle it. Jimmy says, Purple Grimace in the house. What up, Grimace? Welcome to the stream. We're hanging out with the SHTF crew tonight. We got a couple new faces in here. Jack Bailey's in the house. He came over from Just Another Average Stacker. Let's see if there's another new face in here. Yeah, it looks like the same. Mike Wolf is in the house. What's going on? Big Texas. That's what we'll call Mike Wolf, Big Texas. He's down there hanging out with TLT coins. See, this is a bunch of garbage. I still throw it in a recycler, though. All right, look at that. We got some RAM chips, buddy. Woohoo! That's what we want. We want them RAM chips. And that means there's going to be, I bet you anything, there's going to be a hard drive in here. Here's your wireless card. It's going to have all these gold contacts here, gold contacts here. These will all have the gold fingers on them. Nice chips in them. Yeah, man, it's gonna be a good one. Good one. Let's see if we can find the next set of stupid screws, though. Now, it is possible it did come from a PC supply house that they did take out the hard drive. That is a high possibility. And they did. They took it. So no hard drive. Boo. I can't show you a hard drive. More plastic. But that's not so true. I can go down to the garage. I could get a whole stack of hard drives if y'all, if we get that crazy into the stream and y'all want to see more. Judo chop. Yeah. We'll get her done. Mike Wolf says, I bought me an RC boat today. Can't wait to hit the water. Sweet. That sounds like fun times, Mike Wolf. See, nice little piece of RAM. Take it. Then we get another one. We get a matching card. Nice laptop RAM. Let's see what it is. 1 GB cards. That's not bad. Might still be good. Who knows? Just so you guys know, I don't sell any parts. It all gets scrapped because like one customer I have, I absolutely cannot sell any other stuff. So therefore, it's just not worth the aggravation to get accidentally caught up, and they're the ones I get all my stuff from, most of my stuff from. So it's not worth it to make a couple bucks and then lose that that waste stream, if you will. Now, if that waste stream goes away, well, then it doesn't really matter. So, because some people had said, man, why don't you just sell the little wireless doodads and CD drives and all that stuff? But you see that? See them fingers, that gold on there? Now, remember, this is microns. This isn't like, you're not going to get a gram of gold. You'd probably be lucky to get a half or a quarter gram out of the whole laptop. But the whole point is every bit counts. Stupid sticker. Probably some halfway decent chips under here. Yeah, there's a nice BGA chip. Not sure what's behind the silver door. It's a top for, it's probably power, like a little power supply. Because here's your important stuff. This chip here, and this little chip here, and this little chip here. And you got some MLCC. They may contain silver. These should have gold bonding wires in them. So that's a nice little board. All right, throw that in with the RAM stick. Just got that stuff on there. Trash. Take out some more screws. Back is on fire today. It's not liking this leaning over stuff. So, all right, let's see. We're gonna get any kind of action on this thing. Nope, got more screws. Let's check the chat here. Yeah, smash that like, y'all. Rand Goldner, welcome to the house, man. How they treating you over there in the Ukraine, right? Or is it Austria? No, Republic of I forget now, man. I apologize. Scrapping together. Never seen you in the stream. Welcome to the stream. Where are you scrapping tonight? Are we really scrapping together? Is that a true statement? Is your name the truth right now? Or are you just watching me break down a laptop? I wish I had more screen space. But if I put this guy up, it might fall over. Don't got a lot of room. So this is a nice little kit, and there's a second one that the handle sucks, but it has better bits in it. And it also has the other set comes with this extension, which is nice. And it comes with this little guy here, which is really good because you use it to take these screws out here. Which, I mean, you can use a host of other things, but when you got multiple bits, it just makes life easier. And I know if we're scrapping together there, I'm not using a gun. That's because I'm just talking through it, slowly taking the laptop apart. And then I got like a 20 pounds or 30 pounds of HMI over there. Maybe we'll get into some hard drives. A lot of times these aren't magnetic either, which means they're probably nickel-plated brass. So I usually put them aside. I have a little magnet here I could test them with. So it'd be cool if I had a hard drive because I could just pull the hard drive magnet out. Yeah, I got this little magnet here. It's not sticking, so they're nickel-plated brass. Or yeah. Let's see. Scrapping Together says I have a bucket of thin little boards or of them little boards. Rand Goldner says the Republic of Silver Seekers. Smart. Rocky Mountain Bear says the Czech Republic. Okay, I'm my bad. Hey, I was close. I didn't say you were Canadian. You know what I'm saying? Scrapping Together says watching tonight, not home, sitting in a hotel room. Ah, so you are actually getting your scrap on via me. You're just in your own mind, like, yep, I'd be turning that screw, and then you're probably going, man, I'd be getting a hammer right now. I'm beating the crap out of that thing. Ain't got no time for that. Spending all that time taking those individual screws out. What's wrong with this guy? Which is normally true. What is wrong with this guy? Taking out all those little screws one at a time. All these hidden screws. I mean, they're just everywhere. I think I got that one. I got two up here. Got one right here. I mean, these things got so many screws, and I know I've said it many, many times, but that's because I'm saying it as many times as there are screws. I mean, they just keep coming. Fuzzy. Hold on, people. You're still there. Put my camera. Acting a fool. Start the camera back up. It's the internet, man. We know. Everybody that's been here before knows that my internet sucks. So, Scrapping Together says, I have about 50 laptops to break down. Mike Wolf says, I bought me an RC boat. My wife bought herself a 2012 Nissan Murano. Yeah, I would agree, Rocky. That seems about fair. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, laptops, they take forever. But the boards are usually really good in them. So I think it makes it worth it. And it's definitely worth it for a Friday night chit chat. I mean, why not? What else we got to do? We're all either stuck inside or something. There's a DVD drive. There's probably a hidden screw or snap connectors in here. I'll probably have to get the screwdriver out in a minute and start busting some stuff up. Let's see. A lot of times you can feel them with your fingers. They're under the... No, that's not one. Nothing there. It's going to be snaps then. All right. Well, typically you break them right here at the two hinges. So we use the bigger screwdriver, and they should pop usually. And of course, it's not gonna. It's gonna be a douche. All right. Oh, this is definitely holding. There's one snap. Two snaps. But it's still holding strong. Let's get this out of the way. There we go. Get them snaps now. They letting loose. ENT scrapping. Welcome to the stream. We're just doing a not so quick breakdown of a Toshiba laptop. Seeing what kind of goodies we can get for regular scrap and or gold recovery. Just chit-chatting and hanging out on a Friday night. Nothing extreme. Got some snaps in here. Hold me up, maybe a screw or two. I just got to find them. That's all. Sometimes they're in the middle of the stupid, these guys here. Sometimes you got to pop out some of these buttons or be screws behind them. That's probably what's holding me up. So let's see what we got. Come on, don't be such a pain for the audience. Come on. They want to see. Show us your prizes. I'm not seeing anything. Thought maybe for sure there'd be one in there. But no. No mucho. So maybe it's under here. There it is. I knew there would be one in there somewhere around that stupid keyboard. All right, let's see. Miss Southern Belle. All right, hey, Miss Southern Belle, you gonna be here for a minute? Because guess what? I got mail from you. Would you like me to do a mail call live for all the people to see? I want to do the mail call because, well, I like mail. And since you gave it, she says yes, yes. Dan Keller, or all right, yes. Cool. Let's take a halt on the scrapping. Do a quick mail call from Miss Southern Belle. Miss Southern Belle is very creative. I believe she drew or painted her own channel stickers. She sent me this very nice package. It's a very nice package. It's very colorful. I like it. And we're going to open her up. All right. All shall be revealed. There's nothing in here everyone can't see, is there? Let me make sure. Hold on. Let's see. We got A package inside of a package. Got some lens cleaning wipes. Trying to save my life. That's so very nice of you. Some alcohol wipes. Maybe I'll wash my hands after I have to get done this. Toshiba. Oh, look, I can reuse that. That's reusable. I hear something metal in there. What's going on? What's going on with this? Let's see what we got. Oh, look, we got swag. We got coins. Coins. We love coins. All right, look, we got a cool pen, Miss Southern Belle. Sweet. I'll look. It's even got a little stylus. Is it a turn jobby, or is it a push? I don't know. Or is it just a stylus? No, it's gotta be a turn guy. Turn guy? No. I don't know. Somehow. Oh, look at that! Look at that. You gotta be smarter than pen scrapping. Sweet. I like it. I'll put that in the in with my book. I'll be my new pen. Thank you so much. And then this says coins from the Kingdom of Norway. So we got some coins from the Kingdom of Norway. All right, let me squeeze over here and do this right. She sent us some cool stuff, people. Thank you so much, Miss Southern Belle. Let's see, 1 krone. Let's see if I can zoom the camera. Come on, camera. Let's see. Where'd you go? Oh, there you go. Come on. Ooh. Look, 1 krone. It's like a crown from 1974. It's a year older than me. It's cool. I'll put that put in the book. And then we got another. Get some light on that thing. This is a 5 ore, 1972. We're getting older. It's got a moose. Cool. What else we got? Must have been a whole little set. Looks like a crown too. I'm not sure what that is on there. Looks like a bicycle or something. I don't know. I can't really tell. The lighting is terrible today. Still cool. And another one. I'm feeling like I slacked a little bit on just a sticker trade. This is crazy talk. 1973. It's cool. Cool. There's that guy again. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, and look, more. There's another envelope inside the envelope next to the envelope. Ooh, what do we got? Faith. Hold on. There we go. Faith. Well, look at that. From Miss Southern Belle. An extra one to share with a buddy. Cool. Supporter of Miss Southern Belle. We've got a magnet. All right, yep, I see how it is. Magnet, it doesn't matter, the laptop's dead. We've got a cool sticker. Look at that, cool sticker. We're gonna put one aside. Cool sticker. We're gonna put one aside. Oh, she sent some Trump dollars. She's gonna get me in trouble with the politicians. Some Trump dollars. We'll put them with the Elvis money. Cool. All right. Thank you so much. With tonight's end of stream giveaway, you will get a set of these cool Miss Southern Belle stickers that she was so nice to hook up Team SHTF with. All right, let's get back to the scrapping now. Thank you so much. We are going to put this to the side. We're going to put this in the scrapbook. We'll use this later to clean our hands from all the germs that is lying within here. We'll put this over to the side. All right, let me check the chat though. I'm sitting here just yammering on. All right, Rand Goldner, thank you, brother. Thanks for stopping in. I know it's super late there. Jack Bailey, thanks for stopping in. You be safe too. Mr. Doughboy 356 is in the house. Let's see, doing fantastic. Wait, what did I do something wrong? But to call Central Europe people Ukraine Russian is quite insulting. Oh, man, no wonder he left. He said, you suck. You just called me a cuss word. I am so sorry, Rand Goldner. So sorry, I did not know. I've committed a faux pas against my friend from the Czech Republic. I'm going to have to make it up to him. That's terrible. Hopefully he's still like kind of listening in and he will forgive me. All right. So we got 8 in the chat, at least 8 watching. We're at 32 minutes. We're just getting into this Toshiba laptop. We did a quick mail call for Miss Southern Belle. So check her out if you haven't already checked her out. NC Exotic says, LOL, he was messing with you. Oh, good. The last thing I ever want to do is alienate any of my peeps. I don't ever want to do that. It's bad mojo. So, and sometimes it's easy if you don't know people's culture or where you live, where they're from. You can do it and not even mean it. All right, come on, you piece of junk. There's definitely a screw there. There's definitely one hiding here. Come out, wherever you are. I knew you're there. Or at least there's a tab holding you down. Huh. Piece of brass. That means there's a screw on the other side that was holding that in. See? You'll find that all the time with this stuff, is there's screws from the other side that hold things in. You're like, well, how the heck did they even screw it together? How's it even possible? I'll take out the keyboard real quick. If the keyboard wasn't trashed, you could actually pop them out, replace them. I don't know what the laptop keyboards, I usually just throw them into a big box. I haven't yet broke them down, but I think they're gooey and sticky and nasty. Regular keyboards, you get the Mylars out and they have silver on them. This probably has something. It's got some, a sheet of aluminum. It's got a little wire here. There's no gold on it, so we'll just throw it aside for right now. It'll go on with the keyboard junk. A little bit of trash from the keys. We don't need those. All right, so look, we got another screw, a lot of screws. You just keep taking screws out. Put them in your little screw bin. Eventually, I'll fill up a 55-gallon drum of them and get $5. Seriously though, use PCs as like containers for all that garbage, and then that way when you go to the scrapyard, you take your steel there, and it just goes with it. And sometimes you could take the plastic, leave some of the plastic accessories and stuff on. They still take it to scrapyard and in the shred pile. Though I've heard that from some scrappers, it's kind of bad etiquette to do that to your scrapyard. I don't know. My scrapyard ripped me off, so I don't really care. Look, there's another one. So much. And you say, scrapping, how'd they rip you off? Well, let me tell you what, I spent hours breaking down hard drives, and took about 100 pounds of stripped down, broke down hard drives, and there was nothing magnetic in them. The guy went across one with a magnet, threw them in a bin. Then when I got up to the window there to get paid, they said, "Oh, it's irony aluminum." And I said, "What?" I said, "That was extruded aluminum. You lost your mind." And of course, it's too late at that point. Even though some people said it's not too late. It is not too late, sir. You can, by law, get your stuff back. And I'm like, yeah, but have you ever been to the scrapyard and then had them guys give you your stuff back once they dump it? You think they're going to climb in a bin? Man, they'll throw you in the bin, and you may never recover. You may never come back. So, I just learn. I feel like there's something here keeping me down. I'm not sure what's going on here. You definitely can't take that off that way. This has definitely got to come up. There must be some kind of bracket there. Always something to remind me. Do. Come on, laptop. Let me in. The people demand it. They want to see inside, and something is holding us out. Something's holding us back. Even that didn't work. Come on. I mean, there's nothing there. There's no, there's no access from below. We're going to have to get crazy. Gonna have to get crazy. Under the dang stickers too, I know. Katie Scrapper, welcome to the stream. Do I send these parts to a refiner? As of right now, I do not. I do know a bunch of refiners though. I'm just collecting. And the idea is to eventually do it myself. But we'll see. I'm still toying around with the idea of the acids and stuff. It takes a lot of discipline. And if you don't do it right, you can really injure yourself and others. I don't recommend necessarily doing it yourself unless you seriously study up on it, and it's hazardous. If I send it to a refiner, like I said, I know a bunch of them, so we'll see. How about yourself? Oh, you know what? This is just double-sided like tape holding this thing in here. All that struggling. It's got some kind of sticky funk going on. There we go. Look at that. Bunch of plastic. These little brass doodads, you can pull them out if you so desire, but it's not really worth the time. It's got a nice little flat pack chip there, and the mouse board, sometimes they got some little chips that are nice on them, which we're going to take it off. Take all these 4,000 screws out, just because we got the time, we got the tools, and we got the talent. So we're going to do it. Look, that's even smaller. I got to go smaller, people. Change it up. Katie Scrapper says, I got computer parts, just don't know what to do with them. Yeah, I know, scrapping together. I was just trying not to knock the camera over. The camera is like you know, just sitting here on this little miniature tripod thing. Next thing you know, it's flying all around the room. But that's why I said if I was out in the garage, hammer time, there'd be stuff flying. I'd have the goggles on, going to town. We ain't got no time for that. But like I said, it's a Friday night stream. It'll make the stream last longer. People can watch and see exactly every little bit and piece. See me struggle through using actual tools. Now, for the scrappers in the house, would you guys take these little brass nuggets out? Would you really spend the time and then throw all the plastic away? I'm just curious. Curious to your thoughts. Are. Some people get down and dirty like that. They take every little thing. Let's see. I don't see any gold on there. There's some gold pins on there. A little bit of gold recovery. So I just I won't even fool around with it right now. I'll just chop it off. Flush cutters have seen better days. It's funny, the $5 ones from Amazon lasted long. These are like $30 or these Nippics, and then they chipped right there. Now they're kind of a pain, but little gold recovery pins. You just throw them in one side, little junk wire. Throw it in a junk bin. You'll find a whole bunch of this stuff in these laptops. There's some more. Is it worth it? Meh. Sure, why not? It's worth it until it's not, right? That's nothing on there, just a little ribbon wire. Here's a little board. It's gonna have a little bit of stuff in there. Like I said, that chip there. These little contacts, sometimes they have silver in them, but there's not much. See what the chat's saying. ET Scrapping says if I'm really bored sometimes. Pizza Man's here. What's up, Spiked Head? Die Crack. We're actually scrapping something. The real legit scrappers are bored out of their mind because I'm doing it like such a noob. And a piece of aluminum if you really want to clean that up. Probably just put it in some junk, but it's aluminum. Nonetheless, this plastic will degrade it. They'll bitch about it. Get this board out here. Now this board's nice. It's got the gold plating all around it. It's pretty probably flash plating, so it's not thick or anything. This is one of the nicer ones because it's not all sticky and gross. There will be gold bond wires behind this blob of epoxy. So this is definitely nice to put a bunch of these together. And I think you could process the whole board all in one shot. Put them with the ram stick. So I don't think that we're going to go for all those little brass guys. I don't think it's worth the time. Pull that little guy off. This I'm actually not even sure what it is. It's probably got a little power source behind there. Junk. All right, this is just junk. Like I said, you could take these little brass pieces out. If you get a bunch of them, and if you do like the silver pouring and stuff I do, you can put them into a crucible, melt them down, and then it would be a whole bunch of cool brass stuff you could make with it. But otherwise not, trash. Now we're getting into the internals here. This one's got all kinds of junk on it. I was hoping, I could just break that off. Speaker. Gotta take the guts out. take all these million screws out. Okay, I'm starting to get too many tools in the way. Let's see. Scrapping together says hit it in a refrigerator, put metal on top and let it go to shred. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So that's what a lot of people do. Is a good thing that you can use is microwaves, man. Microwaves are a perfect tomb for the garbage. And I've worked at a steel mill, so it doesn't matter, man. They just push that shit right into it's so hot in there, it destroys all that. They got scrubbers set up, they got everything set up, so it's prepared to go away. The only thing it does is it's not, it hits them in the pockets a little bit because it's not steel, it's just junk. So they cry a little bit, and then that's why they rip off the honest guy. So that's how I feel about it. But see, like this, see that little brass guy? Yeah, I'll keep them if they fall out like that. Why not? And then on your board, you'll have some LEDs. You scrape them off because they got one gold bond wire in them. That's how they make that high intensity light. Scrape them bad boys off into a little container. Everything is going to get pyrolyzed, turn into dust. Many, 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 many moons ago, I worked at Johnson Matthey. When I was at Johnson Matthey, they had all these bags of dirt. That's what it looked like anyway. And come to find out, that's what it was, like pyrolyzed stuff. And it was dirt. They had stuff that was worth crazy amounts of money, way more than gold. Thousands of dollars for ounces of dirt, you know what I mean? Crazy money. Take these wires out. This guy's got some gold fingers on it. Is anybody else scrapping tonight? Put that. Anybody? Hey, what's going on, Perry Barth? I'm just scrapping out a laptop and just talking, kind of talking to the chat a little bit here and there, the best I can see it. Kind of looking over for questions. I'm trying to make up some questions for people to answer. Feel free to ask any questions. Something different. This is something I haven't done since the first mobile streaming was available to people under the 1,000 sub threshold. I literally did, I think, one episode of scrapping, and then after that was no more streaming from cell phones. And I didn't have the know-how or anything on setting up, a stream on my computer. And now here I am, doing it. Let me check the time now. All right, 4 hours, 48 minutes, 49 minutes, and we're hanging out with Scrapping Together, Miss Southern Belle, Perry Barth, ENT Scrapping. Mr. Audie Mark just walked in the house. What's going on? Sitting in front of a bonfire watching me scrap out a laptop. Burning my couch because I'm bored. ENT says, no, I picked a small load of scrap today. Awesome, ENT. I saw that big country scrapper. He picked up a load of aluminum from a frame shop today. So that's cool. Spiked head die cracks in the background. I bet you Dan Keller's. If you're watching, come on with the internet, people. Restart the. There we go. Look, I caught it that time. Got to keep that video going. So what was I saying? Katie Scrapper, yeah, if you're still here, Feel free to ask any questions about the laptop. They got pretty nice boards in them. If you don't touch them, that is. That's the thing. Once you go start yanking chips off them and stuff, they go from a mid grade to a no grade quick. Because of course everybody else wants the same chips. They're like, give me those chips, fool. This is going to be the heat sink probably for the CPU because I see the fan. This is probably screwed in there. Take that piece off. Be nice little nice little CPU back there. We're still just taking off random tape and garbage. Unhook any and all the wires you see. Take out every single screw. I'll tell you what, sometimes these little screws, man, they can hold back something. You'd think it was welded in there. These are probably pots. And other screws. See, Mr. Audie Marks. Perry Bar says, I'm in bed watching TV. Audie Marks says, hey, brother, you wouldn't have any spare parts, would you? I need a female power supply connection for an Alienware laptop. It's an older one. It's a part you plug your power cord into. Man, I got everything. Power supplies. Geez, I probably got about 100 of them out in the garage. I plug my laptop in and it just grounds out. And the power light turns off on my power brick and I get no juice. ENT Scrapping says I picked up a couple cats, and that would be catalytic converters, people. For anyone that doesn't know, Audiemark says I can shoot you some CPUs to trade. Let's see, it's the part on the actual laptop. Oh, you need a piece on the laptop. Yeah, I can send you whatever off the laptop. Alienware. Send me a picture of the part that you're actually referring to, Audiemark. And what do you need me to do? Desolder it? Take one off for you? I can do that too. Because you're just looking for the port where you plug in, right? Little jack. Well, yeah, just take a picture of it, man. I probably got about 10 or so laptops downstairs, some older ones. It's very possible I got the part you're needing, and I'll gladly send it to you. Okay, is this guy gonna come out or what? Just sticky tape. There's no screws in there, right? I am blind. We're gonna need some coffee soon. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Man, Dan put some donations towards the coffee fund. That's to the Keurig. Gotta get me that Keurig. Oh, this is probably the sound. Got USBs. They probably have some lightly coated gold pins in there. Sometimes these do have one in each of them. Got some flat packs on there. These might be tantalums, these black guys. Because they have black ones and orange ones or yellow. They're usually yellow, but not too bad. Put that over here in the junk bin. Okay, still taking out screws. Hundreds and hundreds of screws. Not really hundreds. Just feels like hundreds. Take out these screws out of the CPU. Oh yeah. all the stupid screws. Now, Audie Mark, this is your jam, isn't it? This is what you're a computer guy, IT guy. Have to come visit, take all them parts. It's probably like a little heat sink. It feels like aluminum with some sticky stuff on it. Got some big, those are probably tantalum capacitors. Probably there's two there, that big boy there. You got a nice little flat pack, IC chips, and other. They're small though, but they still got gold in them. Change out the bit again. Go to the bigger guy here. You always want to size up your bit properly, because you'll strip them little guys out quick if you're going small on a bigger screw head. They'll turn to trash real quick. And nobody wants to spend the profits on more bits if they don't have to. Let's see. Nothing under there. Bunch of garbage. Okay. Pull this guy off of here. Pull Let's see, 57 minutes in this stream. We're getting ready to do a midstream giveaway for one of my Counter-Struck $50. That should be fun. Do that here in just a few minutes. Let's see, another one over here. Let me check the chat. What's going on? Yeah. Perry Bush has got a lot of gold pins. Need to separate the gold. Got to do it. Let's see. Yeah, man. If you give me that picture, bro, I'll find a piece. So they only wear 14. Nah, I bet you it doesn't. I bet you the part you need, it probably doesn't. They probably use parts all over the place. But you never know. Perry Bar says, what's that reader arm on the hard drive, the needle one? I don't know. I don't know the technical name for it. They sometimes have gold wires that go out to the end of them now, but it's rare. Yeah, man, send me those CPUs. That'd be awesome. Mike Wolf had to go do work now. He got the RC car. He got to go work on the wife's car. He ain't got no time for that RC boat. Let's see. Mr. Artie Mark says TS helps with my ADD. See, me too, bro. It's like it's ADD therapy. Just relaxing. Says, man, brother, if you create an eBay page, you could even sell spare parts like the LCDs for those and the plastic parts that go bad often. Well, here's the thing, because you weren't in here when I mentioned it. The customer I get all this stuff from, now this didn't come from that customer, but the customer I get 95% of my stuff from, I can't sell their stuff. I cannot resell it. That's part of the deal. So because I can't do that, I don't take a chance of ruining that relationship. So I just demo and destroy it all. It's kind of the thing. When you got it in, you just go with the flow. Relationship changes. You are correct, sir. Yeah, living with ADD is a bitch, ain't it? It is always like, ooh, shiny object. Oh, shiny object. And then it's too many shiny objects. My head's going to explode. And then you get overwhelmed and tired. Okay, I need to sleep. My brain is like a old 486 DX2 working on overdrive. Overclocked AMD. You know what I'm saying? Got to make sure that camera's still working. Let's see. Perry Bar says it has a lot of gold if it's 87 earlier. That's true. Nah, you're right. I watched the whole thing about the platinum. You can get off of the side of the highway. I watched, I forget, Cody's Lab, and they went out there and swept up a little dust bucket, and they got a little platinum bead at school. But you know what? You can get platinum, mess around with that crap, and then die. So I'm not doing it. Same with the catalytic converters to refine that stuff. Katie Scrapper says, how do you know which parts has the gold and the silver? And there you go. Dan Keller says the actuator arm. I couldn't pull the name of what it was called, Dan. I appreciate you. More ways than you know. He always pulls out his factoids. He probably Googled it, but maybe not. But I know he's fast on the Google. So yeah. So the way you know really is research. That's how I found out what everything that I know is. Typically, your flat pack ICs, not all of them, but majority of them all have gold bond wire. So every little leg on here will have a gold bond wire that goes into the main chip. So when you see these 24 or 48 legged chips, man, that's a lot of little microscopic gold bond wires that are potentially in there. And then your MLCCs possibly contain silver and palladium, possibly. Most of the newer ones, I think Backyard Scrapper proved like he couldn't get nothing out of them. Your pins are typically always coated with gold. Now the gold coating varies. You can tell usually by the color if it's like almost like an orangish yellow color. I mean, that's usually a real good indicator. It's a nice coating. That's a really bad term. I'm telling you what, my scrapping group would be embarrassed right now. Coffee, coffee, get the action going. Super early waking up in the morning and not been sleeping great lately. So and it's not because of the coffee. Coffee doesn't really do anything. Just too much stress and work and everything else been keeping me up. Or not really keeping me up. I think keep my brain just running 24/7, thinking about what the next move to do for everything is. So anyway, once I get this board out, I'll show you a couple of things that may have silver in them. Sometimes the solder can have silver in it. Mostly it's tin, but it can. And you can get some shorter solution, do a test on them. And I probably butchered that name, but that's what I'm going to call it. Schwarters. Take this little laptop screen. I have to pop this stupid speaker out. Oops, see. Now that's definitely screwed in from the other side. Come on, you piece of junk. Let go. It doesn't want to let go, people. It just doesn't want to. It's telling me there's something else. Something more. I don't mean to get quiet on you. I just start to thinking, and then it's like I tune out, which is not fair to y'all. Y'all are here for the stream. Y'all are here to talk to me and see what's going on. sometimes it takes a little more concentration than that. Bet you there's a sticker or a screw. No, not beyond there. Not behind door number 1. Could be just glue or a snap. Let's see. Here's the drive. And sometimes CD drives out of these things, I looked them up online once and they're like 40, 50 bucks. You know, they go bad. Oh, yeah, there we go. It's just glue. Hold me back. Glue. All right, let go. Let go, you piece of junk. All right. Here's the board. I'm going to put that aside. We're going to talk about the board, excuse me, a little bit after we finish this guy up here. All right, got a little bit of wire. I don't know about y'all. I always pull all the wire out if I can. I don't know what the deal is. Little chunks of wire. And actually, they have a little gold pin action in there. I'll cut them off in a second. There it goes. I know it. Ta-da! Nice catch, scrapping. Let's see. ET says that's the way I am when trying to sleep. Had 10 things going through my head. Yeah, I mean that's like every night, dude. It just does. It's like I have like cinematic dreams. Like I swear I'm stuck in a movie sometimes. You wake up exhausted, go to bed exhausted. I could take a nap, still be exhausted. It don't matter, man. It does not matter. So it is what it is. You want anyone on a speaker? Set of speakers. Use them for put them in your car. Use them as things for your head. Decent capacitors on there. Nice big IC chip. Put it in the pile. Now, believe it or not, some people will buy screens if the screens still work. I think there's actually a company in Jersey that buys them. I have so many flat screens out in the garage. Any of you scrappers that are listening right now, do you know is that big clear piece of plastic in an LCD screen? Is it lucite or acrylic? I can't seem to find anything on the internet that tells me what plastic it is. They're good like cutting boards and all around kind of like working on boards. You can use it for hobbies and stuff. I just didn't know whether they were lucite, acrylic, or something else that I'm completely unaware of. So if you have the answer, put it in the chat. That'd be awesome. I'm always trying to learn. Here's a little power guy. Boop, boop. It's a female. Okay. We'll get into the screen in just a second. Ouch. Okay, there's the screen, there's the base. I'll top these wires off in a second. These little speakers are junk, but we'll chop them up. And like I said, if you want to take the time, you can get this little brass guys out of here. A whole bunch of them. Really, you just take in, here I can show you real quick. Take your pair of nips and just typically you can just cut them on the side and they break off, pop out. If I had my side cutters, it would work better. These things are a little bit little. But there you go. And then you put them in with brass. Side cutters will pop a lot faster. All right, but anyhow, I'm not doing that. This might be, I don't think this is anything. Might be silver contact in there. Might not be. Now at the time. All right. I got a couple of them guys. Plastic coated junk. All right, let's look back at the chat. Let's see. Katie Scrapper says, so some parts are gold coated. Yes, that is correct. Some of them are. Parabar says, I used to tear everything apart that was broke. I don't know what they are. Let's see. If it's electronic, tear it apart. Yep, that's right, Katie Scrapper. Parabar says, that black square or CPU, those have gold. Some of the black blocks wrapped up like copper are gold coated. Let's see. So what you can do, Katie Scrappers, if you're saving all your components, saving them in little buckets or little jars or whatever, when you get a certain, I can't even really say a certain amount because the yields are all different. It doesn't matter. You could have 1,000 chips and another batch of 1,000 chips and get different yield results out of them. So it's very misleading on what you're doing and what you're getting out of it. Before we get much further, oh, look, we're kicking over the whole world. I'm going to have to invest in a new let's see. Yo, what's going on, Calnell? Welcome to stream, brother. We're getting ready to do a midstream SHTF $50. This one's a bad example, but here. You can see my logo on there, but it'll be a nice strike. I'll make sure it's a nice strike, whoever gets it. But yeah, it'll be a counter struck bicentennial $50. So let me set up the giveaway while I'm checking the chat. Calnell just came in, so he'll probably be like, oops, I won it. That seems to be like all the streams I've been in today, even myself included. I walked into a stream, said something, boom. There you go. And what's tonight? Tonight's the 17th. Alrighty. And we're scrapping. 417. Let's see. ISG. We're gonna pick. Now this is sad. Sad, but I can't tell you. Because I know this is totally wrong. Totally wrong. I gotta do something real quick. Yeah, man. Yeah, Katie Scrapper, if you grab my email, man, you can ask me any questions you want to through email and stuff. And I could probably even hook you up in a Facebook group if you're interested. But it's by like uh invite only and a bunch of other stuff. But if it's something you're serious into and you want to like learn the refining aspects of it and all that, send me an email. What am I doing here? I know what I was doing. It's totally wrong. Let's see. Oh, I was actually totally right. I can't even believe I spelled it right. All right. Kellnell says he's going to time everybody out. He's going to win. He's like, I'm in it to win it, bitches. All right. So we got 7 in the stream, hour and 17 minutes. Let's get this in-stream giveaway done real quick. On my go, on my go only, when you see it, I am looking for a state. So as many guesses as you want on my go. Feel free to start blasting them up there. Let's see. What do we got going on here? Let's see. Still going. Still going. Any day now. People looking, trying to figure it out. Dancing, dancing, dancing. We're starting to double up. Guys got to be good at your states. Oh my God. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Stop. Let me go back and check real quick because I think the winner is who I guessed. You guys are going to think it's rigged. Kellnell, you are the winner with Virginia. And that's exactly what I wrote in the book. Oh, and of course the camera stopped. Look at that. It's making me look bad all around. No, the camera didn't stop. Maybe it just got lag. Come on, camera. Stop being a jerk. But Virginia. Virginia. So Virginia it was. Kellnell is the winner. I'm not even sure how it's possible. We're going to use the Miss Southern Belle pen that she just hooked me up with. I'm going to write Cal&L's name. Cal&L, you are the winner. I will be hand punching you and Blue Grimace's $50 tomorrow. That is a fact, brother. Cal&L says, I didn't time anyone out. Sweet. Jesus. Scrapping together was still going. I don't know how much lag there was, but it's cool, right? You can't buy these in the stores, kids. Though you might be able to find them coin roll hunting. It's going to be a possibility. I'm a little bit behind. I haven't done another batch of them yet. So I got a whole bunch of them down there in the garage to stamp out and get out there in the world. But cool deal. That's the first one. That's the first one of the night. All right. I don't know if it's going to be worthwhile to take this thing apart or not. But when you're taking these screens apart, you got to knock these little rubber things off. That's where the screws hide. And then they usually have little clips in them too. So once you get the screws out, then you got to kind of pop them apart. No big deal. Dan Keller, oh man, you're leaving for tonight? All right, brother. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for stopping in the stream as always. I know this isn't necessarily my normal cup of tea for everybody. Something different. I'm hoping maybe Monday night I can get some $50 and we can do a $50 hunt. That'll be awesome. Appreciate you. You know that. Silver Steeler, welcome to the stream, brother. We're doing some scrapping tonight. Scrapping. Just gave away a counter strike, or should I say counter struck $50 to one Mr. Cal&L. He stole the show. Let's see. Get all these screws out of this thing. I'll show you what the screen looks like inside the screen. Now, some people keep the glass in the screen. They haven't figured out how to recycle the. I think it's I don't know if it's rhodium that's in the screens. There's some kind of PM that's in the screen, and they just haven't figured out how to a good economical way to recycle it. I should say, not that they can't recycle it, just not economical. So they, nobody's doing it yet. But I think it's rhodium. Any experienced scrappers want to chime in if you think I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I'm definitely not perfect when it comes to almost anything. And like with any screen, there's a million little clips. Everything always snaps together. You'll find it even in regular screens. They have a million little clips you got to go around with a screwdriver and just pop. It's not a big deal, but it's pain. There you go, plastic junk. All right, let's see. Normally I wouldn't care, but we're doing it piece by piece, people. Should have a little board in here, maybe. It may have some gold on it. So that'll be cool. We'll be able to show you that. And remember, when I mentioned gold, it's not like we're talking nuggets. We're not talking gold bullion. We're not talking, you know, anything more than a couple microns here and there. But it all adds up. Let's see. Yep, that little connector is going to have gold pins inside of it. Let me get off the YouTube screen because it's got a definite lag between it and StreamYard. Okay. Floyd Baldwin in the house. What's up? Perry Bar says I put all my gold parts in glass quart jars. That's the way to do it. Let's see. Katie Scrapper says we used to have drives at work that had quite a bit of silver in them. Yeah, I bet you did. Perry Bar says I don't know anything about computers except for where the gold is. That's all you need to know if you're scrapping. Perry, you have an excellent night, man. I'm not sure how my chat jumped. Dan Keller says just working too much. Need sleep. Hey, brother, you know I appreciate you. I know you're already gone. Get that sleep. We'll be here. Silver Steeler says winning image photography will be here, but is on day number 8 on the music video. Man, you gotta owe her big on that music video. It better be awesome. Which I'm sure it's gonna be. I might have to contract her to make me a music video. Scrapping. What up? That'll be awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So just like any other thing, you're gonna have a little driver board here. This is where your lights. You have a little mini baby fluorescent light on the other side of that guy. This is the driver for it. This guy here is gonna have like a coil in it, almost like a like a what do they call that? See, brain's not working. Brain's not working. A ballast. This is like a ballast, except for it doesn't have the hard case. If you don't know what a ballast is in a fluorescent lamp, this would be your wires sticking out both ends. These are your wires here that would wire into it, and then you got a light and a light. Now this board here, over here, it's going to have gold on this guy. As soon as I pull it out, I'll show it to you. They all do. Usually they just click in. Of course, this thing's got all kinds of crap on it. It just wants me to knock the camera over. I'm denying it. Denied. But anyway, usually they have like a little thing in there, but that actually plugs in. It's different. Usually they're flat and they have gold across them like that, but this one plugs in. That's why it was not being my friend. And then these flexible boards usually have some Enig plating on them, which means flashing very, we're talking nothing. And then I'll have these little strips that go off to the glass where all of the circuitry is for the screen. Then you got all these stupid little screws. You got to take out all these little guys. You got to take them out. Wire. Put it to the side. Let's see. Perry Boris says, got to go. I think I said goodbye to Perry already. PDX Brewer says, keeping busy is good for the mind. Silver Steeler says, oh, it's good. Perhaps the best work of yet. I'm excited to see it, bro. Corolla AE86, what's up, brother? Hey, I'm glad you stopped in. Smash that like, please. And you have a good night, too. Oh, no, major buffering. Did we stop? Now I can still see my hand. It's solid again. Yeah, dude, internet sucks. Internet sucks. Verizon is terrible. They all steal your money, man. They all steal it. They're terrible. And the thing is it's like they. I mean, on buffer. Man, I'm getting sick of this. See, look, they just reset my camera. That's gonna be steel, but I gotta reset the camera. So hold on. Hold on. Buffer, buffer, buffer. Get the camera back up. I mean, this is a struggle, bro. Let me see. Am I buffering on there? No. Let me hit the live. All right, you can see me. All right, solid. All right, back. Okay, so like I said, steel. Toss that down there. We're still taking apart the screen. Still haven't shown the board yet, really. Gotta take these two screws out. This is just your supports and your hinges. Still going. Still going. Like the Energizer Bunny. Throw that little hinge down there. Okay. Let's see. I think we got a screw here. Got that guy. There'll be another one over here. Got enough labels and tape to send packages to Europe. Okay. No. Come on, you piece of junk. Got more on the sides? We might. Yep. Junk. Let's see. Screws. Just gotta pop the outside off. Take the tape off. Gonna have tape on this side. Gonna have to take this little frame off. Take this tape off because it's holding it to it. Come on. Come on, you stupid thing. More tape than anything in the world. All right. Steel. And then you're going to get this glass. See, the glass is going to come out. Now, this is the piece that they say they don't know how to get processed economically. Just going to peel these guys off. There's the board. Some people stack them. I started to, but then I just didn't know what to do with them. So I let them go. I get this nice little board here. Like I said, it has this very, very thin gold plating across the whole board. But it'll have some nice MLCCs on it. And this nice chip here, a little chip here. And you'll just pop those off. And then these little foils will have the gold plating behind them. You can pull all those off too. And put these in a little separation bin. Right now I just got a whole bin that I'm stacking all these monitor cards in. And eventually I'll get to the micro scrapping part of it. But if you open these things up, they're all about basically the same. They got a couple of layers of, which this is the things I don't know what it's called. Some kind of lenticular piece. Usually it's that guy. And then there's usually like 2 or 3 of them. Clear one, silver one. And then you have a nice piece of plastic, which in the laptops is just a little tiny itty bitty piece, and it's got like this little grid pattern on it. But if you get them out of LCD screens or whatever, they're real thick, like 1/2 inch thick, and I think it's lucite, but it could be acrylic. That's the one question I asked earlier that I'm not sure of. But it's pretty much trash. You can't really do nothing with it. Now what there is in here is a lamp, and you don't want that to go to the landfill. It's hazardous waste, and we have a recycling center that does recycling on Wednesdays. Believe it or not, people take their old computers there and just toss them in a pile for free, which is a sad, sad thing because you can't take them. You're not allowed to. The state owns them at that point. But what am I not seeing here? I'm not sure why I'm not seeing the how to get this lamp out of here. All right, well, it's in there. I was going to show it to you, but it's not cooperating, and it's not really worth the time to pull it out. Anyway, there's one end of it, and it goes all the way through here, and it cascades down here, and they're super bright, obviously, because you can see on your computer screen. So I'll put that in a bin downstairs with the rest of them that I have, and then eventually it'll go to the recycling center for the hazardous material. So we keep that out of the landfill, supposedly. I don't know whether they actually keep it out or not. Let's see. Silver Steeler says I got some com crap. Says it all. Yeah. Calnell's gonna start sending me monitors. Yay! I'll take the monitors. Just send them my way. Says SHTF, I have to help her with this. I smashed the like button. We'll have more free time next week, my friend. Stay safe. Hey, you too, brother. My man, Ben64. Welcome to the stream. Are we're still here? Good. We're not buffering to the break of dawn. Y'all can see me. Tonight we're doing a little scrapping. We're scrapping out a Toshiba laptop. Yep. Scrapping. Okay, get all this trash out the way. This is the base. There's a little tiny board in here. We want to try and pop that out. Should just pop out. everything's glued and taped. The aluminum acts as like a heat sink, so keeps the heat down below. There's some gold flashing. Got a little chip there, a couple little chips in there, so that's cool. Throw that in the keep bin. This is from earlier. This is your wireless guy, so it's got these. I believe they're gold-plated ends on them. I do believe they are gold-plated ends. This is for the antenna piece. Just rip that out. And there's 3 of them. One goes to like, they go to all corners of the laptop. Well, kind of, sort of. Since there's 3, and there's technically 4 corners. We just rip them off. So we'll take the wire off. We'll cut the little gold clips off. Toss them in the gold recovery. Toss the wire in a wire bucket. And that's where that'll go. All right. And then this is the base of it. It's trash. There's nothing to it. Back to the board. Talk a little bit more about that. I don't want to mess up my stickers and stuff. Can't have that now. Get this other trash out of here. I'm going to have to get the Yard Stream Deluxe or whatever, so I can put like a little timer, like a be right back sign, back in 10 minutes, out of order or whatever. Going to have to do that. Yeah, oh wow, you get 80-inch screens. Sweet, bro. Yeah, gold salvage bin. That's what we're doing. Salvaging for gold, silver, copper. We'll just get through this bad boy. There's got to be a CPU probably under that guy, but it looks like it's a flip chip, so it's probably worthless. If it's not pinned in there, it's garbage, and I guarantee you that's what it is. Now, some of y'all might say, what the hell is a flip chip? That's just, it's a BGA type chip, but it works on a different technology, and they don't use any gold in it. And they usually have a heat sink on them, and they're attached to the board, and they look like a gold corner BGA chip, but they just have a big glass die on them, silicone die, and that's it. They're garbage. This guy right here is a battery. Usually you want to yank them out and put them aside. They go to put them in your box of batteries, whatever. Gold pins right here. That's where it would slide into a docking station. So they should be nice gold pins. And there might be some in these connectors here for I forget it's not HDMI. It's DP. I forget what it's called. But let's see. Another card. I'm not sure what this card is. Not sure. Another little card. Might be the like the modem piece, if you will. Now, that guy is what you're looking for. Gold corner BGA chip with a BGA cap on top of it. Those, man, if you find a board with a ton of those are the ones you want. These are the next type things with all these legs on there. You really want them. The guy that's under here is garbage. I guarantee it's going to have a silicone die sitting on top of it. I'll show you what I mean. And if you look inside the RAM slots, there's a whole bunch of gold gold-plated pins in there too. And you could take a chisel them off, pull all those out. It's some work, but that's what we do. We scrap it. We don't let them go to the scrapyard because then they get all the fun stuff. They make all the money. Plus, we're hobbyists as well. We know the copper and aluminum is what, pays for the gas, pays for whatever. But all this is the fun stuff. Fun, fun, fun. Here's a stupid little fan. I hate fans. I got boxes of fans. There'll be a little copper motor in there. Throw that in with fans. This is a heat sink. Not sure what it's made out of. Usually are copper and aluminum. This one you can tell got hot. Check the chat. Let's see. Kellen Els said he's going to send me about a dozen cell phone tablets sitting. Cool. Send them to me. Says he doesn't mess with the microscrapping, no time. That's why you just send them to me, bro. You ain't got no time for that. You and your 10 cents a pound. Oh, somebody just sent something on my phone. Did it freeze again? Phone died. Oh man, you know what? This whole time, I didn't have it plugged in. You believe that? I forgot to plug the power in. All right, give her a few seconds, guys. We're just going to chat right now. I'll stop the scrap because I'm an idiot. I said it. You know what? Actually, let me, it's perfect time for me to go get some coffee. So how about that, guys? I'm going to go grab some coffee while the phone gets a couple percentage points up. I'll get it turned back on, get the camera going again. So y'all hang loose. When I get back, I'll do another in-stream giveaway. How's that sound? We'll do another $50. All right, be back in 5. All right, we got 7 people in the chat. I saw someone just came back. They must have got some coffee with me. Let's see if we can get this stupid camera fired back up. Already at 12%, that's good. Get that thing going. Do the 5 coffee break. You got it. Cal said in the past 3 weeks I've collected about 30 car rims. Looks like the phone's powering up. Got the coffee. It's 10:35 on a Friday night. Just about done with this Toshiba laptop, and then we got 2 HMIs back there still to do. We might go into overtime, people. See if we can get this camera rolling. Come on, camera. Come on. Why are you moving that way? Just come on. All right, let me go to the start button. See if we can get it going again. Connecting. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we're back. Right. We're back on track. 9:35 in Kentucky, says ENT Scrapping. So you got an extra hour over me. Here's to my peeps, Team SHTF and a hizzy. Some coffee. A little bit of sal for you. Salivate metals. Okay, let's see. Take off the heat sink. Some copper there. I can feel this grubby aluminum. I don't know if they, I've never actually tried to pop them apart. I think they're pressed in. I don't think it's worth the time. That stuff there, I believe, is either indium. I think that's what that is. You can actually scrape that off and fill a container. This one here might not be indium. It might be something else. Typically, you shouldn't mess around with that stuff. You don't want to get it in your hands. So I will put that aside, and then I will get it put away. This is what I was talking about. You got 2 of them in here. So this is the actual CPU. This guy here, you turn this little dilly. So it has a CPU that might have some gold pins in it. As soon as I can find a little flathead. Turn this guy. I should pop the CPU out. Yep. See them gold pins? See that shine? So there's the gold pin CPU. That'll go in with your box of CPUs and RAM cards. And then typically underneath the CPU, you'll have all these MLCCs. You'll blast all them off with a chisel. This guy is not worth your time. See that big glass die right there? This is what they call a flip chip. Underneath and stuff, you pop that. There's no gold bond wires or anything. It's a new technology. But that guy you want. You want as many of those as you can find. And of course, you want all these little guys. These should be tantalum. I think these are tantalums. These bigger ones. And these are like little transformers, but these I pop off these aluminum capacitors and put them in a bucket as iron aluminum. And the idea that I have is to create a rotisserie where you'll take and you'll pop all these aluminum capacitors off because they'll explode like popcorn in a rotisserie. And then put them aside. And then as it goes through the rotisserie and it's heated, all the components will fall off the board. And then you just got to sort those a little bit. But if you're going to pyrolyze it all, it doesn't really matter. It get pyrolyzed, and then you're going to take that and you're going to throw it into a ball mill, and you're going to turn it into powder dust, and then it's going to get acid. It's going to get filtered, and you're going to start breaking everything down. So it won't really matter at that point. On the back of this guy, you got bazillions little baby MLCCs and resistors and stuff. I don't know that there's, without just doing a mass thing, like I said, with the ball mill and all that, trying to scrape out the little ones, I don't think it's worth it. All these little flat packs and stuff, though, they're all worth it. Grab all those little guys, toss them in with your gold recovery, and then the board becomes low grade after you steal everything off of it. Or you could just throw it as is. I think it's a mid-grade board, and it's good to go. I'm not sure if there's anything under the heat shield. Sometimes, which I believe this is the case right now, this piece here is magnesium. I don't know that, scrapping magnesium is a thing, but it is. It's a different thing to have in your scrap bin. Oh, I stuck that out. Why is that not working? Still had the flathead in there. It's amazing when you're tired how the channels in your brain don't fire. You guys could tell. You guys have been with me now for a couple weeks here on live streams. You could tell when I'm tired. I'm sure. I kind of say a lot, and I just miss things like crazy. I can't remember a lot of stuff. It's borderline mental. Get this piece of these little brass guys when they break out of the plastic. This is what they do. They create havoc. Because then you got to figure out how to get the screws out. Okay. So anyway, that's magnesium. Usually it tells you on it, but I'm pretty certain it's magnesium. Because out of the one laptop I took out, it said it. I don't see it on this one, but I bet it is. So I'll put it with the rest of it. This is all garbage. Take this heat shield off. Got another one broke. Keep these little brass guys. Heat shield. This is going to go into steel. Shred. And of course, there's nothing under there. I guess I could take this other piece of steel off. Just to minimize the size of the board. And that didn't help because it's got all kinds of pins. Pins in it. Yeah. And if you look inside there, there's actually gold pins. Looks like there's a little clip here. Probably a little clip on the other side. plastic. Probably pop this guy right under here. It doesn't really matter. If it breaks, we don't care. This is just steel. And then we want to get those gold pins out. And they're that dark orange color, because that's where your hard drive connection was. So you definitely want to get a hold of those guys for sure. So that's trash. This is steel, shred. Gold recovery. And then, like I said, all your chips and stuff for your micro scrapping. Definitely want that guy. These all got gold pins in them. That probably does too. So that's pretty much it for the Toshiba laptop. That's what we got there. Let's throw that to the side, drink some of our coffee, check out the chat, see what the chat's got to say about that. Oh, let's see. What the heck is going on? I've been just yapping away. George from Found and Buried's in the house. John Chum brought him over. Reg is in the house. Got a Found and Buried raid. Sweet. Let's see. E&T Scrapping says last time I took ram cars in my scrapyard, I was getting $12 a pound. Yeah, man, it's still up there. Let's see. So we got John Chum and George from Found and Buried. He brought over some peeps. PDX Brewer's still here. Yeah, I was in the zone, PDX. I was going to town, bro. Peace, love, and hope. Stop by. Let's see. Found and Buried still alive. Nice. History Man's in the house. What's going on, History Man? Nice. It's nice to have a raid. I'm getting that status. Raid status. People hanging out with old scrapping. You know, back when I started YouTube, I never, ever in a million years thought I'd be doing this. You watch my first video, it's you could sense the anxiety and the stress and the, oh my God, I'm talking on camera, in my voice. It's so funny. I mean, not to say that I think everybody has that same effect. And you know what I didn't do, and no one reminded me to do another in-stream giveaway. So we're gonna give another one of these half-dollar restrikes. This is a bad version of it, but it is one, and I'll do a quick close-up of it. See that SHTF there? Well, it's going to look much nicer than that, but yeah, I'm going to give another one of these away. So let me get that set up real quick. George, I think you already got one. So you're not eligible, man, even though you brought over the raid. I gotta stop it somewhere. Calnell just won one. He's not eligible. Purple Grimace just won one. He's not eligible. Next thing you know, I'll just be sending $500 boxes of halves to you guys. That ain't right. Okay, let's put in here. Let's put this in here. Everybody smiling like you're. Found it. Barry says yes. I forgot I was still alive. I'm over here watching you. I was still recording myself. Sweet. Oh yeah, John Chum, you got one too? Okay. That's right, yeah. I just sent you one, didn't I? I sent you one, George one, Jimmy one, Kellen L one. So that's half the stream. It should be easy, guys. But you know what you can do? You can still play along, and you can always and then share the love with somebody else. So if you got a favorite person, or if you brought someone from your stream and you'd like to hand it off to them and hijack the giveaway, that's always good. That's fair. What was I doing here? Oh yeah, I'm getting it ready. See it's going to be a number, unlimited guesses. I'm going to put the range in on my go, and then I'll tell you when to stop as soon as I figure out what the range is. And we'll put that there, and we're gonna put it here, and I'll just flip it open. Flip it. I gotta reset the camera. There you go. It's not blurry no more. Okay. Here we go. I think. Depends upon how fast acting that was. See if we see any numbers, see if anyone wants to play along. Oh, there's some numbers popping up. Let me go to the, yeah, that's much better. Let's see. Watching the numbers, watching the numbers. Man, stop already. Stop. Crazy, come on, crazy, crazy, crazy. Can't believe it was that quick. Oh, I had to go down a couple numbers there. And on my screen, it's George. It is George with 449. All right, George. Since you're not eligible, man, you got to hand it off to somebody. You get to pick. You get to pick, sir. Pick one of your Raiders. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Let's see. Yeah, it worked out. But you gotta give it up. Gotta give it up. I'm keeping the book now, people. Because this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. You'll see. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be worth it, George. Trust me. I'm gonna reveal the secret of the $50. But you gotta give it up. Yeah, it's America. It's American. You already sent you one. I sent you one already, bro. You won one after you won the end of stream giveaway too. You're a winner on my channel. But I said it before I let it out. No, the secret's not that, Kevin Rose. You better get over to that channel and get yourself a tomahawk. I see some buffering going on. I'm sick of you, Verizon. I'm trying to have conversation with my peeps. You keep jerking around and stopping my camera because your internet sucks. Oh, you can send it to a Canadian. That's fine. He's just gonna have to email me. So, Reg, send me an email, bro. All right. So here's the secret. This is what the secret is. Because I only sent out a handful of these so far, so I think I got the list. Cal-Nell's got one. I don't know what the other winners were here, but I know John Chum got one. John Chum. Okay. I found it. Barry got one. and Jimmy Lakari, Purple Grimace. He got one. All right. So now we're going to say here that Reg is getting it, right? Right. So Reg gets it, but he's going to get it via found it buried. So I'm going to put an X next to you. All right. So look, if you keep winning, I'm going to keep putting X's next to your name. And when we get to the 5th X, you're going to win another one. And it's going to be a 40%er Counter-Strike. And then if you get 10 X's, I'm going to send you a 90%er Counter-Strike. So that way you could still come to the stream and still interact. It's a benefit for you to interact and join in the giveaways, but that's just how it's going to work. All right. So I hope that's something that you guys think is cool. But I also want everyone else to have a chance to win. And in this way, no, man, you're not at 3. It's only on the coin. It's only on the coin. Only on the coin. On the Counter-Strike half dollar. I'll be giving a bunch of them away. Like, that'll be my thing. I got the counter stamp. I'll be counter stamping the $half. Greedy George, man, he's trying hard. So look, you won 1 coin. You just got an X for Reg. There you go. So now you got to hang out. You might win again. You're lucky on my stream, man. The end of the stream, though, that was a Dan Keller giveaway. Donation level, channel sticker, and a coaster set. For a donation of $5 to the channel, that's what you get. And there's only 50, and there's less than 20 left. Less than 20. After that, they're gone. They're done. That design is finished. Thanks, Fox One Forge. Yeah, I think that's a fair and fun way to do it. Because in that way, the guy that wins doesn't feel like, oh man, yeah, what's the point of playing if I can't? Well, you still win, man. You're still winning. You're actually winning. It's gonna be. Hey, it's okay, George. You're fine, man. You're fine. Let me put my I thought I had some mods in here. Anyway, there's my email address. Kellen L says, I know where 4 went to. Yeah. So I got you guys in the book now. So that's how that's going to work. I think that's going to be fun. That's going to make the stream a lot more interesting, make you want to come back. You're going to try and earn them 40% counter strikes and a 90% counter strike. And I think after that, man, it might go another 10, which, I mean, that would be crazy to win 25 in-stream giveaways. But you never know. If I do a couple a night, it's a possibility you could. Maybe I'll even do a counter strike Benjamin $half, something like that. So Kellen L says, I know where 4 went to. Oh, yeah. 4 of the sets. 4 of the sets. Is that what you're talking about? Kellen L. He's a mad supporter. Kellen L did put him in the let's see. Kellen L did a giveaway donation, and Stacks and stuff won that. He got 2 himself, 2 sets himself. And what was your 4th one? Kellen L. Let's see. Interesting. Oh, there it is. Clinton S. Clinton S. Yeah, see? Yeah, man. And then Dan Keller has donated 6 sets. I believe 6. One went to Found It Buried, George. Another one went to Found It Buried, George. One set went to David Carlisle. One set went to himself. One set went to America Silver Patriot. And so I guess that's 5. He's my top donator. Oh yeah, and you sent one to Shibby Rob. Sheldon Heron Wexler, aka Paisley and Daddy Show. He picked up 2, and he just sent one to CR62 Silver and More. So I got one of those sets over there in Germany, which is pretty cool. And you guys know that I'm doing the German edition of my stickers. If you haven't seen it, that means you haven't watched the videos. But I haven't sent that out yet. I did send out the Silver Nitrate edition. So Silver Nitrate should be putting that sticker out soon. And of course, Bill J has his sticker. Some of you guys already have that. I got a Halloween edition going to be coming out. That'll be cool. All right, yeah, Reg. That'll be cool, man. So, good times with all the sticker stuff. Colin Santy's in the house again. What's going on, Colin? I'm from Delaware, the first state. Didn't you ask me that last time? I feel like you did, but maybe not. Peace, love, and hope has a happy face. I am enjoying the evening. Are you hanging out, Colin? You ready to see me bust down something else? Cal Elsa, everyone's always trying to claim a number on Halloween editions, the everything editions, but you can. You can. Yeah, maybe I'll just make up a list now. But you got to pay for them. You got to send the money, man. They're donation levels. Donations. First come, first serves. But I don't want to take your money yet because I haven't even designed it yet. I know what it's going to look like. I got it in my head. It's going to be cool. I guarantee. Guarantee. It will be the fall edition, 2020 fall edition. I'm going to write it on the back page here. 2020 fall edition. Is Mike Wolf still in the house or did he leave? Mike Wolf, are you lurking in the background, brother? Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm writing. You know me. I can't talk and write at the same time. I don't know what kind of blockade in my brain is. Now, you guys know that this is my Silver Pour sticker, right? You guys have seen that. Is my camera froze again? Oh, no, there it is. It's just a lag. Jeez Louise. So you guys have seen that. And actually, they're not numbered, but someone already has one. Mr. Popzilla has the very first one. Yeah, I messed up. There it is. All right. Let's see. Cal, don't be sad, bro. You know I got love, man. I'm gonna put you down for 1 and 20 on the Halloween edition. I know you're good for it. You're my boy. You're my boy, Blue. Cal for number 1, number 20. I think you might like it. I hope so. It's gonna be cool. Cal-Nell's got those, and I'm gonna go with number 33. That's right. All right, got it. Wife's ready to kill me over the PayPal, he says. Yeah, man, I know how it is. I know how it is. How are you guys digging the weekday chit chats with the different topics? You guys digging that or not? I mean, I think you are because you hang out, but that doesn't mean you necessarily are. Reg, yeah, I can confirm. Hold on, bro. Let's see. Let's see. Go here. Yeah, Reg, I got your email, bro. Gotcha. I'll get it out to you. Get it out to you soon, man. Yeah, and George is an amazing guy. I like George a lot, even though he could be frustrating because he doesn't prep his streams. That's why I said tonight he's like the Canadian novice. Colin Santini says, "Do you have a pour that you can show off?" Yeah, I have a pour I could show off. This is the first 2 pours that I did so far. Let's see, where is this? Was I gotta go buy some files just for the silver, but this is for this was for my son. See if I can get the camera back up. So this is for my son. He was the reason why I decided to get into it. I talked about it. And he said, "Oh, I really want to make a channel round." So he drew this up. I sent it to the guy, and he made a mold for it. And then he decided on the back of it to put one for my channel round. And so I poured this. And this is the very first thing I ever poured. It got this bubble, and I found out because I put the map gas torch on the mold right in that spot. I guess because of the heat, when I poured the metal on there, it actually created a bubble in it. So it's a defect. And then the next thing we found out was the S and the H is in the wrong spot. So this is the only one ever that's going to be poured this way. And this is going to go with my 1K giveaway. And it's almost, I think, roughly 2 ounces. So he's going to make me a new mold that actually is the SHTF. It'll be the correct. So this is like the error version, if you will. So that'll be a first place giveaway in my 1K, which I'm still waiting on just another average stacker to hit 1K so we can finalize that thing. I gotta go get my files tomorrow. I'm also gonna get a big catch pan, like a big baking sheet, and a. It's not really a colander. Um, it's like a wire mesh thing that you use kind of as a colander. But anyway, for Petrobond. And tomorrow I'm going to pour some sandcasted silver for the first time. So that'd be cool. Hopefully that works out. Yeah, it'll be fun. And a matter of fact, I'll be doing some copper stuff and something else. I know, yeah, I know, George, man. You know I'm only teasing you. I mean it with all the love in the world, bro. I'm not always the most organized person either. I've been trying to be more organized, where I try to get stuff together. Like tonight, I made sure to get all my screwdrivers. I even had my drill here just in case, and some other stuff. But guess what? I wasn't that organized because I didn't think about getting a bin for all the crap that's laying around here now. Then I'm going to have to sweep off my area, and I got to get all these little things. I got to put the chips away, and I'm in my son's bedroom. I'm not really in a environment where you should be hacking computer parts apart. Let's see. ENT Scrapping says that's one of them rare finds. Welcome back, History Man. Appreciate you stopping back in. If everybody could too, smash that like button. YouTube and myself would appreciate the analytic help. Wow, we're at 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, you know what? Before I slap up that HMI up here, I feel like doing another in-stream giveaway. Imagine that. Just because I can. So let me write a number down in here. I'm going to do it kind of like Kanan does, except for not give away 20,000 things a day. I can't even imagine he's giving away 1,000 or some giveaways. And I'm like, dude, at like, I can't even imagine what you're giving away plus 55 cents in shipping and an envelope and stuff. That's like $1,000, man. That's impressive. I mean, even though some of my giveaway stuff has been pretty good. So, hey, big country scrapper in the house. What's up, buddy? Maybe tomorrow, me and Red will do a live pour together if I could pull that off and my internet doesn't completely suck. Let's see. Yeah. I understand you're falling asleep, man. Glad you stopped in. Found a Barry says, yeah, I've never been really that much of an exciting guy unless I'm drunk and having some fun knocking heads together. That's all good. History Man says, like I said, you know how to fix electronics. Do I know how to fix electronics? No, man. Oh, you're learning how to fix vintage electronics. Cool for you, man. Cool. Yeah, shout out to stream. That'd be cool. Let's see. Yeah. I'll figure out a time. I gotta get a baking pan, catch pan for the Petrobond, and I gotta get myself a little colander or whatever you want to call that thing. Just to scrape it so it's real fine before I pack it down. And yeah, I think maybe it might be set. That'd be cool. I already got the little piece I wanna mold up. I think it's gonna be a really cool silver piece, even though it's not like I had said. I always wanted all my pieces to be unique. It's not really, because you could find this somewhere and copy it. But you know what? I like the you'll see it. You'll see it. So it'll be fun for sure. All right, so for those new to the chat, we are going to do an in-stream giveaway. It's a number game. It's going to be as many guesses as you want. I've already written the number down in the book. Um, I'll put the book in front of the camera as soon as I hit the go. But and what it's for is for a counter-struck $50. It's got my logo on it. This is a poor example of it. It'll be a nicely struck bicentennial $50. It's just clad, but it's cool because it's counter-struck with my logo. Now, what I came up with is if you win in my stream, you can only win one of those clads. And if you win again, you'll have to give it away to someone else in the stream that hasn't gotten one. And then you'll get a check next to your name. You get 5 checks, then you'll get a 40% counter-struck. And then if you get up the 10 checks, you'll get a 90%. So it's going to take a lot of wins, but I know some people that have won a ton of giveaways, like on Bill J stream. He had to actually keep a book and give people 30 days and all that stuff. So I think it'll be fun. Gives you incentive to come back, hang out in the chat. I'll try and do more in-stream giveaways. Maybe I'll try and set a timer or something where I do them like every 15 minutes or every 20 minutes or something. I don't know. That part I ain't figured out. But anyway, who's leaving? Reg, are you leaving? All right, Reg, you have a good night, brother. Let me kick this out of here, and y'all tell me what you think. Let's see if anybody can get the number. Let me kick over to the let's see. And they're off. Bum 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 bum. Come on, everybody. I haven't seen the number yet. Still going. Still going. Nobody's getting it. Nope. Wow, them numbers kicked up fast there for a second. Come on, everybody. Nobody's getting it. And stop. Stop, 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 stop. We have a winner. That says stoop, but let's say stop. Let me go back up. On my screen, man, we had some people really close. Really, really close. Just double checking here. Isn't it killing you on the other end? I'm not telling you the number. You want to check yourself. You want to check so badly. It kills me when people do it. I'm like, come on, man, just tell me the number. I could get through it faster than you. Come on, man, tell me the number. Tell me the number. All right, so the winner of the in-stream giveaway. Hold on. Is 521. Big Country Scrapper. Yep, on my screen, Big Country Scrapper beat out, I think it was Kel and L. I had Big Country Scrapper 521, then I had Found It Buried 538, then Kel and L at 521. That's it. 521 is going to go to Big Country Scrapper. Red, you are the winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Write you in the book, brother. Red, I believe I have your address. It hasn't changed, right? Big country scrapper. Man, everybody in Canada is just killing it tonight in the giveaways. Killing it. Killing it. And I'm gonna be out there in the garage tomorrow stamping. Here we go, Red. Here's some gold scrap porn. Show you that. See, get back to the StreamYard. Look at that. Ooh, look at the shininess on that CPU, buddy. Oh yeah. Let's see. Big Country says send it to E&T, please. All right. Will do. Is E&T still here? E&T scrapping? Yes. E&T, send me an email. Send me an email. So I will write E&T in there. Courtesy of Big Country. So what I'm going to do, Red, is I'm going to write your name underneath there. That'll count as your one shot. And then I'm going to cross you off at the top here. And then I'm going to put E&T up here. E&T scrapping. All right. Sweet. Red trying to take the CPU from me. He said, I'll take that gold chip, though. That thing is pretty sweet. Come on now. Come on. Peace, love, and hope says, really nice first pour. As you're getting the other fix again that broke. Now, my son was okay with just having the one-off. So that's his. That's the one-off. Like I said, I'm gonna get some files only for silver, so that way I don't intermingle the metals, so I can file the edges down, get that cleaned up for him, and then that'll be it. This one I'm getting a whole new mold remade because it's out of order. The letters are out of order, so that mold's done. It's done. But I've already got a new one on order, and it's going to be this logo, and it's also going to be my international logo. Super cool. And if you guys watch my video, or should I say videos, you should have already seen the international logo. Let's see. Count says, read my last. Let's see. SHTF, can I claim 13 on a Halloween sticker too? You cannot, sir. That you cannot do. Number 13 is reserved for backyard scrapping, unfortunately. Backyard scrapping, number 13, he collects everything number 13. So, as a matter of fact, Armando from the vault bought number 13 of the first set for him. Yo, what's up, Harry Humstone? He's a fellow Delawarean. You could check Harry out. He does a 2-drink minimum. I'm not sure what night. It just kind of pops up, so he's kind of all over the place. But he probably has a set schedule. PDX Brewer got me there. Got my info up there. E&T scrapping. Send me an email. Ah, okay. So Kellen L is going to claim you're going to get it for him. You're trying to beat Armando to the punch. All right, I'll write you in the book for it. I will write you in the book for it. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I just want to make sure. I'm just letting you know, no matter how it goes, backyard scrapping will get it somehow. But he is claiming number 13 for backyard scrapping. Kellen L is the man, the myth, the legend. Now, in case you all don't know what me and Kel and Elle are talking about, is I'm going to have a Halloween edition sticker coaster set coming out in the fall, and he is kind of pre-donating to the channel to secure those numbers, because I only make 50. That's it. 50 of any of those designs, and then they're done. They retire. So it's kind of like limited edition stuff, man. History Man says, I got my grandpa's homemade console stereo from early 70s, radio from 1946, and record player from 1956, and 8mm film projector from 1971 or 72. They all still work perfectly fine. Yeah, I tell you what, man, some of them those old electronics will last forever because they were built like, you know, they were built solid. Some of the things will have tubes in them, and the tubes go bad, but you can still find them. Harry says, never shot a schedule like coming like a thief in the night. Yeah, that's right, Harry. Me too. Like I kind of set the Monday, Thursday schedule because I try to let I don't necessarily mean the time. It could be 8, could be 9, around that area, depending upon when I can get on. The weekend is always a crapshoot because I don't know what's going on, with the family and stuff. I might fall asleep. Who knows? The last 2 weekends, sleepless in Newcastle. That's my like overnight stream. I haven't done it because I've fallen asleep. So just obviously there's not going to be a stream if the host is sleeping. So let's see. Kellen else is getting it. Quit lying. I'm an a-hole. Nah, man, you're good, bro. You and Dan are like my top two donators of the channel. You and Dan Keller, man. No, I appreciate you guys. You guys help out in more ways than you can imagine, and you helping me out allows me to do even more for the community. I just don't necessarily put out there what I'm doing right now for the community. It's kind of like on the down low. So Dan Keller was there one night when I helped out somebody, so that's why he's a big fan. It's one of those things, man. When you can, you should. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. When you can, you should. And if you put good shit out into the universe, it usually comes back to you. And I'm telling you, I'm a firm believer of that because I've been doing a lot of trying to put out some good out there, and I've been getting a lot of good back. All this Corona stuff, and I'm still working, and I'm healthy, my family's healthy, all that stuff. It's cool. Looks like Harry and History Man are going to get together and talk some old school radio talk. I bet you, Harry, I bet you find a lot of busted electronics. I'll take them, bro. Getting ready to see something broken, busted in a second here. This is something you ain't going to find on the side of the road, though. They're about $10,000, some of these things. These ones might be a little cheaper, but maybe in the $5,000 to $6,000 range. I really should have brought something up here. I'm going to have to vacuum the floor. I have all this wiring is garbage. You're going to see me and Harry hanging out one of these days doing some yard sailing or something. Me and the old Humstone. He knows all the places to go. I don't know the places to go. I just think it'd be fun to hang out and BS all day. But we gotta wait till the restaurants are open so we can meet for lunch. go shoot some video at some places. It'd be cool. Good times. Good times. Gotta make sure my little magnet doesn't disappear. Come on now, magnet. Don't go away. All right. Let's get ourselves an HMI, human interface, human machine interface. That's right. It's heavy as hell. Now, I believe it's a computer attached to a monitor. It's got a drive in it. I don't know if the hard drive's still in it. It might be. We're going to find out. It's going to be cool. It's got all kinds of little wires. I'm guaranteeing the board's probably nice. So, y'all excited to see that? Yeah, man, that's right, George. It does work, man. You give it to the universe, it gives back. Harry says my son does grabbed a red line Hot Wheel from the 80s and asked me if he could open it and almost karate chopped him. Don't video that, man. You're going to jail. You videotape you karate chopping your son over a red line Hot Wheel. Big Country Scrapper says SHTF. I think you should join up with Redneck Metals, bro. Yeah, send me an email. What's the deal with that? I don't even know what that entails. So send me an email. Tell me all about the joining of the Redneck Metals deals. Does it just mean like we hang out or what? What's the what on that? Because I gotta make sure I roll down the right path. Make sure all that keeps up. Join a group. I don't want to disappoint. You know what I'm saying? Because I know there's some top-notch people in the Redneck Metals group. Well, that's you, TLT, Brian. Who else is in the Redneck Metals? I mean, I know there's a Metals Mafia like Corn Dog and the Bear and all them guys. I see them on. But Redneck Metals, I thought it was you and TLT. All right, let's try not to bust the camera. Get these cables out of here. I hate to always put this stupid glue on here. Come on, cables. Ugh. Yeah, boy, you ain't that strong. Can't beat me. I'm gonna go to town on your wicked self. And before you start getting on me, Red, we're talking in the stream. That's why I'm just using non-power tools. I'm sitting in a bedroom, not in a garage, so I'm trying not to create crazy amount of trash and junk in the house. Just letting you know, in case you didn't already know. Because I know I always be razzing you about stuff. A little bit razzing. Not too crazy. It's all in good fun and trying to help a little bit. Because I don't always know. I don't know a lot of stuff. Let's see, I don't know what we got going on with getting that guy out. Yeah, I got all kinds of million screws. All right, it's gonna be work. Antisa sent you a thing. Send you a link tomorrow. Talk on private chat. Cool. Brian's World Mechanic. Yeah, man. Redneck Metals. I'll make a cool sticker for it. I actually got my silver porn sticker, man. It's right there. That's the silver porn sticker. It's the pirate. Arr. And that's where I'll write on the back, the weight and all that stuff. Let's see. See, I thought I was missing something. Sorry, I was going back in the chat. B-Whams in the hizzy. Hey, Colin Santy, man, bedtime. All right, bro. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you spending your time with us. I should be wearing gloves. Yeah, I should be. Everybody, yeah, that's what they say with the electronics. You should be wearing gloves, I guess. I don't know. I see tons of people doing it without gloves. So what do I know? Next thing you know, be taking all this trash apart. Probably don't even need to. This thing weighs like 25 pounds or something. Crazy heavy. Like I said, there's a million screws in here. I probably don't need to take apart. Throw some steel down there. Let's see. Try not to knock everything off. Now, Red, since you're in here, maybe you know, are these nickel plated brass? Because they're not magnetic. They usually never are. Yeah, ENT Scrap says, haha, gloves, what's that? Whoa. Big Country Scrapper says TLT is no longer with Redneck Metals. Yeah, man, you definitely need to send me an email. I need to skinny on that, bro. What happened there? So Bradley, Twisted, R, John Wolf, Backyard Scrapping. Yeah, Nickel Brass, word up. What happened with TLT? Why is he out? Is he done? Found it. Barry says you get rhodium in your eye, you're blind. Forget the gloves, wear glasses. Yeah, man. Nah, I know they're not stainless. I'm pretty sure nickel brass. I could be wrong though. Maybe they are stainless. Oh. Is that what it is? Alright, bro, yeah. After the stream, man, I'll send you my my info. We'll chit chat. What kind of electronics do I need? Man, I'll tell you what, towers and laptops, man. No monitors. But if you come across them, I'll take whatever. But towers and laptops are number one. Number one. I got about 11 towers out in the garage. I got about, I don't know, I probably got 10 of them at work in a Connex box. About 7 server banks in the Connex box. 2 huge boxes of cables and stuff. I mean, I'm trying to get this old PBX phone system, man. Because if you've seen the freaking gold pins in that thing, holy moly, that'll be fantastic. And we just changed everything over to voice over IP, and I'm like, yeah, buddy, I can't wait to get that home. But things are changing, so it might not happen. I might go to someone else. I might not get it, but I'm hoping I do. Hold on, y'all ain't in the frame. That's not right. Let's get you in the frame. Let's get you up there. I mean, it is crazy some of the stuff that they throw away, but it's like they're legit, legit company. They don't have time to mess around with this stuff. It's just like they just chuck it. Now some of them towers I got, they actually work. I got a Windows 98 machine. I think I got an NT machine, and it's like those. I don't want to destroy them because that Windows 98 was actually my favorite Windows. And some of them old programs, like you can get if you get Word on there, that's awesome because the new stuff all has subscriptions. You got to pay fees forever. One of those old Windows 98 machines, nope, you ain't got to pay nothing. You got that stuff for life. So that's always good. Let me check the chat. Let's see. Harry got 10 radios. Yeah, that's a copper heatsink, man. We're gonna pull that bad boy out in a minute. I'm just getting these screws out of this DVD drive. It's a DVD rewritable. I bet you it works too. Can't sell it though. I pulled out a bunch of those ones, the writable ones that they're right on the disc. I forget what they're called. Light scribes. Yeah, I pulled a bunch of them light scribes out, man. I had to trash them too. All right, let's see what we got going on. Let's see what we got going on. How are we detaching this thing? How are you coming apart now? Do you slide apart? Do you pop apart? I mean, it's got to be something. It's hinged. I took all the screws out and about. Oh, no, I see them. Now, the cool thing about this is you just push this and then this guy jumps out. So there you go. So when you got to get down into places like this. Always a million screws holding you back. And it's amazing. One little baby screw, man, it'll ruin your world. Oh yeah. Got to disconnect from that monitor. That makes me wonder what bad in this thing. If it was the CPU, the monitor. You know, they don't ever put anything on there to tell you what's wrong with it. It just is. It's just bad. It goes in the trash dumpster. Then they call me and I bring my little cart over, pick it up, throw it in the truck. I'm just going to cut that because this thing is heavy. Heavy. Come on, wire. When your strippers go bad, it's terrible. not strippers, but cutting utensil. All right, that takes care of the computer. We'll get rid of the monitor for a second. Let's finish breaking down the computer. Okay. Make sure there's nothing on the back. Doesn't look like it. Let's get a couple screws in there we gotta take out. They're probably down in there. Deep, hidden, yep. Okay. Let's go back to the chat. Yeah, we're working on that copper heatsink. Let's get that out of there now. Get these little clips out the way. That's a nice one too. Oh yeah, she's solid, boy. Look at that copper heatsink, buddy. Ooh-wee. And look, it's only got a couple of screws. It takes that piece of, it's probably aluminum off there. That's solid. That's got some weight. I'm digging it. Look, another nice CPU. Look at all that. Nice. Put that in there with the other CPU. Continue to get all these screws out the way. Boom. Let's see if we can pull this cable out the back. Get rid of it. Get in the zone. Auto zone. That's what happens. You guys know with the ADD how it gets, man. You get in the zone, bro. Ain't nothing breaking the zone. Next thing you know, everybody's gone. Chat's not working. You've been talking for 3 hours to nobody. Didn't even know the internet kicked out. That's why having bad, shitty internet, not only does it suck just for you guys, but it sucks for me, because if I don't look over and make sure that, hey, y'all are still there, I would do that too. I'd look over like 3 in the morning talking to myself. That would be terrible. One of these days, I hope to have the screen right in front of me, have it set up where I could sit down comfortably. I could do something like this, talk to the screen, not have to look to the right and the left all the time. Let's see. ENT says I got 2 copper heatsinks pulled out of a server. Yeah, I got a couple myself. I'm wondering about those servers I got back in the Connex. Nice. Harry might help me out with some electronics. Awesome, dude. I'm staying tuned. We got Big Country interested though. Remember when he first came on, he was like yawning. Hey guys, I'm getting ready to go to sleep. I just want to say what's up. Then I started showing the scrap porn. He's like, ooh, what do we got there? Let me see more. He's probably going out to get some coffee right now. Like, hey, getting some Tim Hortons. Getting the Tim Hortons. Gotta wake up. Gotta check out what Scrapping's doing. See, Scrapping Horn says, my friend tried to sell a color TV from the 70s. He has trouble selling it to people. Yeah, nobody wants it. Even though they'll last until the end of time, more than likely. That's right. It is designed to do nothing. And let me reset my camera. Oh no, it didn't actually. Yep, there it goes. I saw it kick on me. It's sad that I have to have it on. Let's see. I have to have it like up and ready to restart the camera. Sorry, I'm over here looking at you guys on the screen. Can't remember what metal is the back of a CPU. Well, a lot of times they're copper. On the back of the CPU is a copper cap, copper nickel cap. That's where you squeeze it, you heat that or whatever, pop it off, and that's where you can actually get to the die and the gold bonding wires. But that goo that's on there is indium. You can scrape that off, and I guess apparently people buy it. That gray stuff. I used to think the white stuff was like a dielectric grease, but I don't know that it is. So we're still getting into it over here. Got that nice chunky copper heatsink though, bro. Sweet. 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 Thought I saw another screw. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know what I was turning it for. It's always like a puzzle to figure out how, oh, there's the screw, to take stuff apart. It's like half the challenge of being a scrapper. I mean, unless you got a big hammer and an air chisel handy, then it's not as challenging. But when you're sitting in your son's room trying not to make a mess, it can be challenging. Hey, Cal, man, you're out. All right, brother. Well, thank you so much for hanging. You know I appreciate you. And I'm going to try and get that sticker designed so I can show it off. Maybe I'll just show it off at a private stream or something. I'll give out an invite. That'd be cool too. I thought about doing a Patreon and then doing like different levels for Patreon and doing like limited pouring streams where you only get a invite or something like that or whatever. That's always coming up with some kind of ideas. Whether it's going to be a good idea or a bad idea, who knows? So this thing's got to come out somehow. I mean, it's attached, but okay, that slides. So there we go. We got that going on. Here's the DVD drive. So the gold plating on there is not even worth. I wouldn't even bother. That's how new it is. I mean, it's terrible. I wouldn't even bother with those pins. I probably wouldn't even bother doing anything with this drive, but throwing it in metal shred. Even the laser probably doesn't have a gold bond wire to it. It's crap. And I don't know if we're just attached to the board. I'm not sure what I got going on here. It's probably all it is attached to the motherboard. Well, that's not happening. Take the screw off down here. Let's see. I mean, you shouldn't have to bend this thing a lot of crap to get it apart. It should come apart pretty easily. That just means there's pins or there's something, or not pins or screws or something holding it together that I can't see. Like these 4 screws here holding the bracket for the heatsink. I mean, the heatsink literally just like, once I took those 2 straps off, it just fell out. And this is just a plastic holder for it, but it's got 4 screws in it. So that's the main holder for the motherboard. That'll go to the ABS plastic bin. This is like a little slot card deal. It's got some gold fingers on it. Get this bad boy out. See, there's some fingers right there. We'll put them in the shop box, whack them off. We'll go with the RAM stuff. Gold recovery. Still trying to get the board out. Still got more pieces to pull. A couple more screws. And I'll tell you, this thing is built pretty solid. So you're not just going to go hammer time on it. It's going to take some work. Unwanted work if you don't just take the screws out, because you'll start bending things, then things don't want to cooperate. Then it makes your life hell. So there's a nice chunky piece of steel, about 1 cent worth. There's a nice power supply in here. So you never know. Might be able to do something with that. It's got a ball bearing fan, noise killer, power supply. So that could be a good thing. I'll have to look at the size of it. If you can get a bigger power supply for like made for a gaming computer or something, they're worthwhile to keep. They have more oomph to them. Get this bad boy out of here. Okay, got it. Power supply's out. It's not real dusty or anything, which is crazy, which means something must have really just crapped bed on this HMI. I mean, this thing looks like brand new, this power supply. I mean, it's only a 250 watt though, standard, but it's very clean. ENT had said he remembered watching E-Waste Ben melt down some things. Yeah, I used to watch E-Waste Ben all the time. Yeah, you can show me the May West signature when it comes for sure, History Man. I'll even pop you up on the StreamYard, bro. Had a guy ask me if I had a business card the other day. Now I need to make me some. Yeah, ENT scrapping, that's right. You know, it's crazy, right? We've been on here for 3 hours and 18 minutes. We still got an end of the stream giveaway coming up when I decide to end the stream. And we only have 6 people watching. And you know what that means is that my stream is buried somewhere down on YouTube. So nobody even knows I'm streaming. They haven't seen the bell, none of that stuff. That's usually a good time to restart the stream. To try and get some new people in. Ribbon cables, just go with ribbon cables. You can, some of these you can pull pins out of. I don't know about these ones. I doubt it. But you can pop the sides out, pull them out, and they have sometimes gold recovery. So most of the time it's not, and the newer cables, it's not worth it. You just throw them in like that. Or chop these off. Depends upon your yard, which I think is a bunch of crap too. They always make all kinds of weird rules and garbage to try and scam you out of your scrap money. Yeah, I'm still a little sore about my scrapyard beating me over the head for all the time I spent on them hard drives. A little angry about that. Yeah, plating on this thing is terrible. I mean, it's terrible. I can just tell you by the color. You can see the 4 pins on there. They're, I mean, terrible. It doesn't even have any orange color to it at all. Still gold recovery, but that's just a switch, power switch, momentary. Yeah, that's got some gold, but I don't know why I can't find a camera. Once again, real light. Almost not worth messing with. Okay, there's got to be a couple more screws in here somewhere hiding. Get those guys out, get this board out, and then the PC is done. I don't see nothing there. So I think it's just this brass guy over here. Oops. Oh, that's going to happen. That's right. We'll put the magnet on there. Get that brass guy out. Now earlier we mentioned about them things being nickel plated brass. I just dropped it. But if you see, it's brass one. Come on, brass. So I think they just nickel plate the other ones. That's why I was saying nickel plated brass. Let's see. History Man says fantastic. Yeah, man, you got that right. Okay, so here we got the board out. You're definitely gonna want this BGA chip. The chip that's behind this aluminum heatsink, it's a flip chip. It's garbage. You could keep the heatsink, put it with your extruded aluminum, but don't bother even popping the chip off. You're gonna want this guy here for sure. These are heat sinks. They're usually copper, so you can put them in with like number 2 copper. Same with these guys, just copper around a ferrite core. These are all dirty aluminum, dirty aluminum, dirty aluminum. You could snap them off and throw them in a bucket. You're going to get very limited to almost no gold plating alloys pins. It's like I said, it's probably not even worth it on this specific board. You got a crystal here. You know, they're silver bearing MLCCs, but they, reports I see from the new MLCCs, they don't really have any palladium or anything in them, so it's almost worthless. Then on the back, you're going to have, these are probably tantalum chips. I mean, tantalum capacitors. Look, you got a nice flat pack here with an aluminum heat sink. Probably snap that guy off and take the flat pack out. IC chips. So you want to snap all those guys off and throw them in a thing. Here's a couple more heat sinks over here, these 3-legged guys. And they're usually copper. So not the greatest of boards. You would think for the amount of money they spent on this machine, this board would be fantastic, but not really. Still, another thing you want to do is get rid of these batteries. I put them in a bucket, and then they go to recycling. I'm not sure exactly how this one's stuck in there. They usually just pop out. Crazy. Well, I'll figure it out later. All right. And earlier in the stream, I also said I'm planning on making a rotisserie. So I would knock off all these aluminum capacitors and put them in the dirty aluminum bucket. Then I throw this in a rotisserie, spin around, and all these components will just fall off into a basket underneath. And then I'll pick through what I want, and the rest of the stuff will just go to the shred. And then this board would be empty. So it'd be a low grade board at that point, but they'd be nice and flat. You could easily stack a bazillion of them in a small tote, and it'd probably be a couple 100 pounds of low grade boards. All right, that's the steel. Clean our workspace up, and we'll pull the monitor back up. Monitors are basically all the same. I mean, I guess most of the electronics are basically all the same, but monitors really are all the same, if that makes any sense. Let me check the chat real quick. Nothing going on in the chat. Am I still online? It looks like I am. I see 7 people watching, but nobody chatting. Maybe they're just interested in what I'm doing. Maybe everyone's sleeping. I'm not sure. Red never came back. Let's get that monitor up here, though. And the other piece I have over there doesn't look like it's a computer. It's just the monitor. So that's kind of a bummer. It's always nice to have the monitor. Or I mean the computer. That's where the wind's at. See, I don't want to mess up my screwdriver. All right, well, I did bring the drill, so that's what it's going to take. But I think it's the number 1. I don't know. That's right. Let's go through and take all them screws out. Who cares? Take them all out. No, that one's not going to work out. Okay. Got through a ton of screws. All right, let's see. Oh, the chat's moving now. History Man says, I'm still here. Fox Run Ford said, yeah, I'm still here. Rocky Mountain Bear says, yep, still here yakking. Sweet. Spilling some other stuff listening. Big Country just came back. Yeah, I know, man. I had to drill on the side, but finally it was like the screws were bigger than my little hand driver, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to mess up the bit that's on there. Besides, it's getting late. Getting tired. I've been working all day. I said I'm tired. I don't believe you're trying to find no job. I said I'm tired. I've been working all day. Or should I say I've been walking all day. There's a crystal oscillator, a couple chips. It's not a bad little board for a couple nuggets. Then after that, it's just garbaggio. It's a piece of steel. Got a little board here. Probably a power board. Typically when you have a little transformer on there, that's what it is, power board. Trash. Yes, it's caution high voltage, so that's probably transformer, another transformer. Still have a little IC chip on there. Otherwise, not, it's nothing. All right, now I can take the steel out. That didn't work out too well. Didn't bring a razor knife with me tonight. Razor knife's always good to have for stupid tape and stuff. Not sure what kind of connector I got there. It's just a flat connector, it's nothing special. It's just the tape holding it. No gold plating at all, just a piece of junk wire. Okay, a couple more screws in here. When I say a couple, it's like 10 more. Crazy amount of screws. I can't imagine how many pounds of screws you could amass in a year. Yeah, the crystals have silver in them. That's right, big country. Crystal oscillator, what does that do? Open a wormhole? Yeah, man, I'm not sure. I don't know what all the components do. I mean, obviously capacitors hold energy and release it when necessary. Resistors resist current, so you don't blow things out. Diodes direct it. The crystal oscillator, I think it puts it at a certain frequency, but I could be wrong. I think that's what it does. Yeah. You got it, Red. I'll send you my email after the stream. Like I said, I'm getting ready to. I think I'm going to stop here with this. This here. I'll do the end of the stream. I'll call it a night because I'm starting to feel a little slowed down and tired. Yeah, these Nippics are insulated, man. They are nice. Like I said, they were expensive, like 30 some bucks, and it chipped. Let me get in front of the camera. There's a little chip in it. And my $5 cheapos from Amazon that I got with an order, they last forever. But I don't know where they're at. Crazy. And I'm a fan of Nipix, but kind of got let down on that. There's going to be a nice board behind here, like a nice one of those flexible boards for the screen. We just got to get through all these brackets and crap to get the screen out. It's probably glued on the other side as well. We're not necessarily glued, but taped, double-sided tape. Might as well be glue. And I can tell from the color of the Enig plating on the flexible board there is going to be, it's going to be a crappy little board anyway. High dollar crap. Now this is, it might be steel, I'm not sure. I'm not sure where my little magnet went. It probably got picked up by the stupid steel somewhere else. I'll have to check it before I toss it out. I thought I moved it, but it be missing. This is probably regular steel. Just see if that laptop would have had a hard drive in it, I could have used the neodymium magnet out of it, but it didn't. So there's a board, real light flash gold on it. Nice flat back though. There's a little guy there. Couple big MLCCs, all this little stuff. Nothing on the back. Now let's see if it comes out. All right, that means there's more screws somehow. Or like I said, double-sided tape on the other side. Come on, come on, come on. Might not be able to get it apart. Because it don't want to budge. Gonna have to pry it apart, people. There it goes. That's all it took was a little bit. Just a little bit. She fell out. Now I believe it's a touch screen, so that's probably why this ribbon cable's here. And it probably goes right in here, and that's how it makes the touch screen. So that's probably another board that's got, or not board, but it's got some kind of indium or something in it. And then this is just another, you have a bunch of little screws. You'll have a couple of lamps in the side. This went to the driver board. Peel these little guys off, throw them in a bucket. I hate when you have stuff that's sticky. It's gross. Big country throwing down the terms for me. He says that's called a fingerboard. All right. Tell you what, this shit is sharp as hell. Watch your fingers. There we go. It's breaking up now. Come on, let go. Stop being a pain. Steel. There's your screen, just like you saw earlier. Peel those guys off. You peel them off because they have some, looks like the screen froze. Good night, ENT. Big country's leaving too. Yeah, man. Can't believe the screen froze. See, these things got some gold on them too. So save them up. Put them aside. Screen goes in with a pile of screens. All right, let's see. Anybody else here? 9 people in the stream still watching me tear down a HMI. Well, this is what's left. We'll actually tear this one apart. This one's a little bit a little bit easier than the last one. Last one's going to take a little work, and I just didn't feel like doing it, to be honest. Most of these monitors will always have a plastic ring around them, these little clips. So you'll have to go around there. You have these little things where you have to pull the wires out of. Just get them apart so you can get the plastic, stupid plastic. All right, come on. I guess we'll call it a retainer, if you will. Sure, if I had some computer experts in here, they would be throwing more terms out there, but it's like a retaining ring, essentially. Keeps the this stuff in there. I don't know if that's like diffusers or I'm not sure what it's called. But eventually someone will watch this and tell me what it's called. I tried to Google like blowout diagrams or whatever of monitors and stuff. I could not find anything. This is so weird. Usually they pop right out. This one's going to have that piece of lucite / acrylic that I've been talking about, and the 2 lights. I do not understand why the retaining ring is not letting go. That doesn't make any sense because they usually always pop pretty easy. I feel like there's something I'm missing. I don't see any screws. Oh, there we go. Like 2 retaining clips that I didn't see. That should take care of it. Ah, there we go. It was hiding behind a wire. There was 2 screws. 2 little baby screws. Couldn't see them. There's 1 and 2. PDX Brewer still in the house. I like that thumbs up, man. Let's keep that up on the screen. Give my man PDX Brewer some. So finally got the retaining ring off because I didn't see those 2 little baby miniature itty bitty screws. Take this diffuser stuff out. That's what I'm going to call it because that's all I know it to be. It's garbage. And you have this piece of acrylic, acetate, whatever, that no one knows what it's called, what it is. It's one of those 2 things. So it's got like a grid pattern on it. And then you got your 2 lamps. You're going to have 1 lamp there. And you're going to have another lamp over here. It's not worth messing with. And this thing smells bad. It does. It smells like sweat or something funky. I just usually cut the wire off the end of the lamps, and then these will go in a box and eventually to the waste disposal. Two little fluorescent lamps. All right, and this is trash. Now sometimes this backing is aluminum. This may be. It kind of feels like aluminum. And then you got these brass things. Take them down, knock them out, or else you'll get irony aluminum, which makes it go from like 25 to 10 cents, something stupid like that. But it might not be. I gotta get a magnet put on there. All right, well, that's the end of that, gentlemen. We got that thing wrapped up. We just got to do the cleanup. We're going to do a end of stream giveaway here. Getting ready to hit 4 hours. So we're going to call it at the 4-hour mark, which is cool. I'm going to go ahead and write a number down. Okay. Let me put it in there. Of course, it's on there. All right, so for the end of the stream giveaway, is everybody awake? Am I still here? I'm not buffering, am I? We're going to do the end of stream giveaway for another counter stamp $50. And for our set of Miss Southern Belle stickers, channel stickers, she sent me some extras, so I'm going to send you a set. That's going to be the end of stream. All right, I got the number set up. Got the number set up. Put that out there. Make sure I'm in the screen. Yep, I am. Put me about right there. Don't want to break them lamps. That would be a freaking mess. All right. That way I can just open it up. There we go. Hold on. Yep. Had to make sure I remembered the number. See. And the numbers start. See who the winner's going to be tonight. We got 3 people battling. 3 people battling for the end of stream. Who's going to get it? Everyone else went to sleep. Everybody's sleeping. Oh, stop. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop, everybody. I can't even type. Stop. All right, cool. So the number was 635. And the first 635 I saw was up here. Was Fox Run Forge. Fox Run Forge, 635. So congrats to Fox Run Forge. You got the 635. He even put 635 again. And then PDX Brewer put it out there. So awesome. Fox Run Forge, I believe I already have your info. I'm going to put you in the book. Fox Run Forge. I will get that stamped and sent out to you on Monday. And you'll also get the I forgot to put the plus. You're going to get the Miss Southern Belle channel stickers. Miss Southern Belle. All right. Cool. Fox Run Forge for the win, Rocky Mountain Bear says. Yeah, man. Good stuff. Everybody's winning tonight. It's good hanging out with you guys. I'm going to call it a night, though. As I always say, I appreciate you guys spending your precious time with me. It's the most precious thing we have in the world. It's more precious than any silver we could ever stack. And the fact that you spent that time with me means all the world to me. So until next time, this is scrapping, hoarding, tinkering fun. And you know what we say over here? Later.